Hello, it's Get Carter here with another episode of Space Engineers. I've been away for a little bit, just with kids' school holidays and work. I haven't really had time to do very much. I have done a little bit since the last episode. I've remodeled the what do you call it? The tower. I changed the way I designed it because I just didn't like it. Added a bit of colour in here. I'm not going to have the ramps blue going down. I'm not sure what colour. But I did like the blue on the flowers and the rails. I am going to change the grey to the whiter colour. I just need to... I'm going to get the mod that allows you to paint the individual blocks by looking at them. Actually, I've got it. I've just got to enable it on this one. Just because otherwise I have to take... I have to like deconstruct the stuff and then change the colour and then reconstruct it. Which is no fun. Change that to black, so I can't. That's not what I wanted. No, go back to black. I was wondering if I get clean armour. I think that's clean. So I got the black desk there. I haven't done any of the tower going up yet because that's mostly going to be heavy armour, and I need to find a supply of cobalt I'm willing to dig up. I've got some on the ice. Where is it? Somewhere. Over there. It's on the ice, but I don't want to dig up the ice. I want all of the ice on this lake, on this ice lake, to stay smooth. And not have me put holes in it. I plan to dig under the ice at some point to get it. Alright, so what I've done with the tower is I've put the railings underneath. It was just too hard putting in... I'll do the roof in a second. Too hard putting in a design I was happy with the railings, like the walkway at the same level as the windows. So I just put it the level below and I think it works better. I've also switched around so there's heavy blocks all around the outside and they've got the control seats in them. This is the stairs going up with just a bit of the window glass. So I didn't want to put a block there, and I think even if you run, yeah. So no one's going to hit the head, and it just felt better than putting like a half block or a small block there. Thought it was nice. Now I've done LCDs all around here. I needed to put the lights in because there's nothing for them to hold on to, because I think one side has something to hold on to, but the others don't. Because there's just a conveyor tube up there going up to where the gun's going to be. And obviously I've got the cargo container, which I think I had last time. Can't remember. So I'm still going to put more lights in here, but I just thought I can put the corner lights in here, and they can also be used for support for these. I might change it to one light. I'll see. Once I do all the lighting for this room, I'll figure out whether I'm going to do one or two lights there. I like it with two lights, but I might change my mind. And obviously we've got the projector tables in here, which we'll put, I don't know, something on. Maybe ship designs, or I don't know, we'll do some sort of image on that. And then obviously you've got, go out here because this is a complete one. You've got your walkway underneath, just with a little sort of barrier here for the entranceway. Not that you could do much, but duck behind if you had to. And a walkway going all the way around to here. And done that. So the rest of it I haven't done. All of this armour I'm intending to make heavy armour blocks. So I need a lot of cobalt. So I need to find another supply somewhere. I did actually explore the surrounding area and I could not locate any at all. So up the top here, what I intend to do is put, because I think the roof of this is light armour, isn't it? Yeah. The top of that's going to be light armour, but I'm going to put, or maybe something else, I don't know. Now I'm going to put a layer of heavy armor above here and basically do it. That's going to be the design. So I'll do that on the side and then do the same thing all along and the same on the sides there. We'll have a space here is fine. I'm not too fussed about that. Or I might put another set of light armor blocks, but we'll have heavy armor blocks and we'll have the turret up the top. And that'll be that turret. We'll have a turret down here. I intend to put turrets on the other two corners as well. And possibly drones that I can quick launch from over here. I think I didn't have the external sort of ridges coming out. I don't know if that'll be a final design. I really need to fill in the blocks first so I can see what they look like. Because it's a little bit hard to tell when they're all just that sort of structure. I need them all to be completed and then have a look at them. But anyway, that's where I am with the tower. Over here, I'm just going to get some hydrogen. Over here, I'm just putting together a little scout ship. I didn't need it to be anything special. Just a cockpit and engines. So you've got a survival kit and a hydrogen generator here. Now they should all be, not that I've tested it, but they should all be hooked up via the conveyor tubes, because we've got a large to large on that, and then there's two small ones on both sides of these, which should be connected at the same level. And then there's a large one at the back of this, which is going onto this medium cargo container. And then we've got a connector at the back to charge it. So that, theoretically, we should be able to store things and be able to access it all the way through the ship. But we'll test that when it happens. So I'm still building that. I'm not sure how I'm going to do the wings. I don't know. I'm thinking I just wanted to put the batteries off to the sides, and then I'll put armor around them and put the engines with armor around them as well. But I haven't decided. I don't know if I need 4 heavy batteries for this. So I might sort of make this a little bit skinnier and maybe put 1 battery to the side. But I haven't really decided. I might end up having to copy it and put it into creative mode and just mess around a little bit to see whether I want the batteries sort of on their side or like that. We'll see. I probably won't put too much thought into it because it's not a permanent ship, it's just something to use. What I want to use it for is to scout around for more resources. These two are not fairly cumbersome, so if I can just use that one to go about the place and just quickly look for resources, it should have a lot of energy if it's got 4 batteries on it, so it'll just be more convenient. So down here, so I've dug a little bit further into this area. I still have not dug down far enough. If I go to where is it? I've got a GPS ice floor. I think it's that one. Ice floor. That down there is where the actual ice lake level is. So I've still got a fair way to dig down to get to the ice floor level. Because what I want to do is basically have an entrance at the ice where wheeled vehicles can come into the base. So I have to dig down to that level. So once this bit's dug out, in fact, let me just go turn on these drills. Now, I haven't grouped them because all I do is put them together, drill, and then grind them down. There's no real use making any sort of groups. Now, that was loud. Right, so just drop it down to 1. Yeah, I usually do this in 3s. I probably could just do it all at once, but I don't know. Feels wrong. So I'll dig out the center here. Now I've been digging out these are where the hangar doors are going. Here I haven't dug out that side yet, but dug out some of this side. So I've got to dig all the way to the back here. I'm going to leave the rock up here. So there's going to be basically a rock surface sort of that way until it gets down to the actual hangar doors. What are you doing? Doing that. What we might do is jump in the drill and we'll quickly do what I want. Auto and charge. Never goes well when you forget to turn your battery back on. I'll just dig down a little bit. Get in there. I need something that can hold more. This tends to get fairly unwieldy once it goes. Oops. Let me dig it down a little bit and then I'll look up. It starts to get a bit unwieldy above 100. So you don't really get a lot. Why don't you go forward? Because you're hitting the roof, maybe? I don't want to dig too much to the roof. What I will do with the other one is I'll just set up drills and try to make sure they don't go too far back. Maybe set up drills where no good solution. Yeah, I'll just set up drills and make sure it's not going to go too many blocks back. So she will dig under here a little bit. Okay, so once you start digging into the rock, the volume goes up a fair amount. Oh, you're not happy about something. Even at 92, it gets a bit sluggish for its responses. I could make something bigger, but then it's less maneuverable, so it's probably a trade-off between how big do you want to make something and how much maneuverability do you need. Yeah, that's enough. There, make sure I don't hit the ship I'm building. I would go to the other one, but the grinder welder's on there. Where are we? Not low enough. I need to set up a system where I can line things up once I build the hangar. That's pretty good. That worked well for once. Usually it takes me half an hour to get everything lined up. So it's a bit of drilling. Did I leave the light on? Yes, I tend to leave the lights on. There you go there. Alright, so what I can probably do is not sure. I need to build out my ship and I need to basically just weld a whole bunch more stuff. That's what I got. Plate. Now, where's my heavy armors? There's my heavy armor. We just do a quick of this. I don't know if it'll look a bit bulky with two blocks sort of sitting on top of the base there, but I just wanted the space to be able to get the conveyor tubes sort of up from here and into there. The only real way to do it was to do it how I did it. Alright, so where's your light, your heavy armor. So what we're going to do is, this is just going to go all around here. It's not center because this isn't centered, unfortunately. I think it's centered sort of this way, but it's not centered the other way. No, that's fine. You can go there. there. I'm going to stick these. I'll leave one little spot that I can get into underneath. I might have to leave a couple of places open to enable me to... That's not what I wanted. Come here. That's what I want. You go there. Leave a couple of places open so I can get to blocks. Yeah, I'll just finish this off and I'll be back. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. So it is a bit... It's a bit bulky. I might actually change it to have a slope. Hold on. I suppose what I could do is... if we put, say, heavy armor block there, and we want the... Is that heavy armor? Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. Up there. I think I couldn't find a way to do the corners well with this sort of thing. But maybe instead of... what do you want? Heavy armor block. And you are... not right. It's not what I wanted. What am I doing? Wrong button. You go, and we've still got... We've only got one oxygen or hydrogen tank because realistic settings don't allow for a lot. Right, so we go that way, and then we go that way. You can climb it. Yeah, so that just becomes a question of how we do the corners. They're just coming around here. Yeah. Pie plates. How about we go get rid of that? Okay. Drop you. Stay there. Jet back, please. Did we find him? There's one. I don't know if I'll be able to find the other one. It's gone. Just littering everywhere. So I'll probably find it or it'll despawn at some point. Wherever it went. Back up here for a second. Let's get what we can. Alright, so if I was going to do a corner like this one... How full are you? Oh, you got 100. Yeah, right, let's just dump all of that. I did upgrade my tools to rank 2 because I went over in that direction and dug up some silver, which took me a fair bit. Why are you like that? Alright, so if I wanted to do... I think it might be better keeping the slope going up because I think it's just... It's very bulky sticking out and it's sort of repeating the pattern, so I'm not sure I like it. The only thing I have issue with is finding a way to do... where are you? Now, could you go the right way, please? Finding a way. So I can go... What number did I put it on? 5? No, 3. You're like that. Where are we? So that goes up there, and what do we want? Is it that one? So that goes like that, but then this stuff here is it's a half block too. I wanted to make sure that all of this block was protected. Hold on, can I do... Not round. It's not what I want. Which way do I want to go with that? See, not even that is... If I wanted to do the whole block, I'd have to do... which way is the best way to put you? In effect, like that. Not sure. I might just have to accept the fact that that's not going to be covered. What I might be able to do is put, like I've put the heavy armor all the way along the outside there. I'll change all the way along the outside to heavy armor as well here, and that way at least everything will have heavy armor on it. Slow things down for a second. So I'll do the... what I want. Not the round armor. Stop selecting round armor. We want that one, I think. I need to actually have a look at what the piece looks like. Wrong way. Like that. We do that. No, so... I know. It's these corners that I've spent an awful lot of time trying to figure out. See, this is a corner like that we need. I might just do it like this. So basically similar to these, and I'll do the insides of these as heavy armor, and that'll just be a little bit of extra protection. I think this looks too bulky, just like you're sort of shoving things on top of each other. So I'm not really willing to do it. So what I might do is
inventory full.
Collect up the junk that I've left everywhere. Ow. Might hurt myself. I might leave this episode is here. And where's my
inventory full?
Yeah, realistic settings, you don't get much space. Leave it here, and what I'll do is dig out some more of that down there. In fact, what I can do is go to the piston and go dig out some more. There we go. Dig out more over here. I want to get the hangar space dug out so I can basically put everything downstairs, put the hangar bay doors on it, and we'll have everything removed from the top. But that is a fairly large project. So what we'll do is we'll leave it here. It will be good once... Yeah, see how this... It sort of hangs out more to the right because of the... I didn't want to have anything come out for where the hangar bay entrance is. So I might change the way the sort of base of the tower is, so possibly it comes out more. So it comes one more block out, just so it doesn't look so awkward on these sides. But anyway, I'll have a think about that later. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.